That's where I'm parked. And that's where my meeting is. I always get such great luck with parking. I probably came down to 10. I'll just wait for him. Libations this way home. Okay.
All right,
go
here we
there.
go.
Okay, so for those of you who are wondering where I've been, I have been vlogging. I just have been so slammed I haven't had time to edit. So this week has been absolutely jam-packed with just meeting after meeting after meeting, and a lot of great things have come up. I did want to post a Mentoring Monday quote. So real quick, Mentoring Monday quote comes from Albert Einstein, and it says this: try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. I think that's a really great quote in a few ways. Albert Einstein was obviously a man of great value. Now, was he successful in the world's terms of financial success? Absolutely not. However, I think there's so much wisdom, and you don't have to be Einstein to see that in this quote. I think the wisdom can be seen by turning it around. I think there's a lot of entrepreneurs that try to make a name for themselves. They want to be Steve Jobs, Mark Cuban, Mark Zuckerberg, and they go after being a man of success. And I think a lot of times it ends up being success at all costs. And what that turns out is they have bad management styles when it comes to a company. You know, they are really not kind to their employees. Their office or their company culture is toxic. And I think that happens when you go after success first rather than being someone of value. Now, in my life, I know a lot of people have asked me, Eugene, you know, you have such a strange and eclectic background. How is it you're able to fall into all of these amazing opportunities? How are you offered these things? How do people, how do you have all these connections? And so I get asked that so frequently. It boils down to this quote, that I don't go into any meeting looking for anything. I think there's two types of people in this world. I think there are pie eaters and then there are pie makers. A pie eater will look at the world and look at it like a limited pie and say, I need to eat that slice. If I don't eat that slice, then someone else is going to eat it. So I need all the pie. I need as much pie as I can. So they look at the world and they walk into every meeting like, what's in it for me? What can I get out of this? How can I use this towards my advantage? Then there are pie makers, and pie maker sees an almost empty pie and he says, oh, we're almost out of pie. I can make more pie. You know, I can make better pie. I can make different pie. I can make many pies. And they look in the world with abundance. I think that there is a huge difference between seeking first to be a man of success rather than a man of value. If you seek to be a man of value, then oftentimes success follows. I know that's been true in my life. This past few weeks, I've had so many amazing meetings. I've been slammed. I've recorded some of it, but some really, truly amazing opportunities have come in my life in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and some of it is just too amazing. I will share it in time. I'm doing the due diligence first, making sure everything is on the up and up. A lot of it boils down to getting invited to the table. I do want to do a video series on that sometime in the near future. There's a lot of people that think, oh, I don't have a business background, or I haven't ever been successful, or I haven't had any kind of experience in negotiating really big deals. And a lot of it boils down to just getting invited to the table. Just be a giver, be a person of value. You're gonna separate yourself from all the people out there that are just greedy and they care only about themselves and they're narrow-minded. You know, there's something about wanting to be of value and wanting to help people, wanting to be the biggest giver in the room. If you can be the biggest giver in the room, right, it may not come to you right away, but it will come back 7-10-fold. I have found that time and time again in my life, that whenever I just seek to be someone who is a value connector. One of the greatest things that you can do in business or in life is to connect people. And that's actually what I've been doing lately. It has opened the doorway to 7-10-fold blessing in a very short amount of time. It's actually only been about a week and a half, 2 weeks, like I said. But there are some huge things in the works I'm super excited about. But I want to end the vlog here so that I actually get around to posting this, and I'm going to try to not do too much editing. Next week I'm going to Detroit, Michigan, and I grew up there, so I definitely want to vlog that. It's going to be exciting. I'm going for a mentoring convention. Lisa's coming. I think April's coming. A few mentees from the East Coast are coming. One from Florida, which I know is going through a heck of a time, or about to go through a heck of a time. So if you guys know anyone or have anyone that lives in Florida, just put out a prayer for them. Whether you're a praying person or not, just keep them in your thoughts and minds. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Those of you guys who have come up to me in the last few weeks and just had encouraging words. Power Girl, you especially, I'm not gonna say your name. I've been really encouraged by you, but thank you guys so much. So if you guys like what you see, click that like button and subscribe. And I promise to put out at least 3 videos this upcoming week, starting today. So I'm gonna shoot for Mondays, Wednesdays or Thursdays, and Fridays. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.